Imagine a world hidden behind steel walls, where the air hums with the thunder of machines, and every second is a high-stakes race against decay. Deep in the heart of vast farmlands, under a relentless sun, the battle begins. Not with soldiers or swords, but with the earth's silent warriors, potatoes. Not just any potatoes, the elite, the chosen. Russet Burbanks, bred for perfection, their skins tough like armor, hiding a starchy core that promises the ultimate crisp. These aren't backyard spuds, they're engineered survivors, selected for their unyielding texture, their ability to withstand the fury of mass production. One wrong choice, and the entire chain crumbles. But here, in the sprawling fields of Idaho or Washington, prime potato kingdoms where the soil is rich and the climate unforgiving, McDonald's scouts demand only the best. Feel the ground tremble as massive harvesters roar to life, their blades slicing through dirt like predators on the hunt. The air fills with the earthy scent of uprooted life, dust swirling in chaotic clouds. These beasts don't just dig, they conquer, shaking off soil with vibrating fury, sorting the worthy from the weak in a symphony of clanks and groans. One potato emerges, pristine, destined for glory, another, bruised, cast aside into the void. The harvest is merciless, millions upon millions funneled into trucks, racing against the clock before spoilage whispers its deadly curse. Now, the journey accelerates. These raw recruits are rushed to colossal storage bunkers, vast underground fortresses where temperature and humidity are guarded like state secrets. Stacks tower like ancient monoliths, holding billions of pounds, enough to feed empires. But time is the enemy here, no potato lingers beyond 15 days. Why? Because McDonald's devours 9 million pounds of fries daily, an insatiable hunger that keeps the cycle spinning. In the dim glow of these vaults, workers move like shadows, selecting batches with laser focus. One hesitation, and freshness fades. The air is cool, controlled, but beneath it simmers the pressure, perfection or perish. As the chosen ones are loaded onto conveyor belts, endless serpents of steel, they vanish into the maw of the factory. Welcome to the inner sanctum, a labyrinth of roaring giants where humans and machines dance in a ballet of precision. The doors seal shut, and the outside world ceases to exist. Steam hisses like dragons awakening, gears pound with rhythmic fury, and the scent of raw earth gives way to the sharp tang of industry. First strike, the washing station. Potatoes cascade into churning vats, water roaring like a tempest. Vibrating belts thrash them through torrents, stripping away every speck of dirt, every hidden flaw. Imagine the chaos, spuds tumbling, colliding, fighting to emerge clean. High-pressure jets blast relentlessly, no mercy for the grime that clings like a thief in the night. One cycle isn't enough, they endure multiple assaults, until their skins gleam under harsh lights. But survival demands more. An elevator, a mechanical sentinel, lifts them skyward, portioning them into controlled waves. Too many at once? Disaster. The belt below pulses, gathering them like soldiers for the next assault. Now, the peeling chamber looms. Here, the skin must fall without a trace of waste. Machines whirl with surgical grace, abrasive rollers grinding away the outer layer in a whirlwind of friction. Feel the heat rising, the potatoes spinning in a vortex, emerging naked and vulnerable. One slip, and precious flesh is lost forever. The air thickens with mist, the sound a constant grind, building suspense as each potato teeters on the edge of perfection. Peeled and primed, they surge forward on belts that never sleep, into the final cleanse. Chlorine-laced waters swirl, banishing bacteria in a chemical storm. Safe, controlled, but unforgiving, any impurity, and the batch is doomed. Emerging spotless, the potatoes face their transformation. Towering cutters stand like guardians of fate, chambers echoing with hydraulic power. Potatoes hurtle through at 60 to 70 miles per hour, propelled by water knives sharper than any blade. Slice! Thin strips explode forth, uniform and unyielding. Why the precision? Because every McDonald's fry must be identical, length, width, destiny. The rejects, too short, too bent, tumble away, sacrificed for the greater good. Suspense peaks as sorters scan with unblinking eyes, lasers detecting flaws in milliseconds. The air vibrates with the whoosh of high-pressure cuts, steam curling like smoke from a battlefield. Now, the strips plunge into a wash, rinsing starch that could betray them later. An automatic elevator ascends, carrying them toward the boiler, a cauldron of destiny. Here, secrets unfold. A dip in a solution of sugar and sodium pyrophosphate, alchemy at work. The sugar whispers promises of golden hue, ensuring that fry browns just right under heat's gaze. The phosphate stands guard against graying betrayal, keeping color true whether frozen or fired. But the true trial awaits, blanching. Into boiling waters they go, softening interiors in a brief, scalding embrace. Steam erupts like volcanic fury, the scent of cooking starch filling the void. This isn't mere cooking, it's preparation for war, removing excess starch, locking in fluffiness. Broken fries cling to belts, perfect ones cascade through. Then, the partial fry, immersed in a blend of canola, corn, soybean, and hydrogenated oils, zero trans fats, a healthy shield. Fried to 50% doneness, they emerge transformed, interiors sealed against time. The oil sizzles, pops, a symphony of crackles that echoes the pressure. 1 second too long, and crispness is lost, too short, and flavor falters. Dripping with promise, they ascend on elevators, air drying in a 5 to 10 minute ritual. Fans howl, whisking away moisture, crafting that outer crust. Feel the tension release as excess oil evaporates, leaving behind half-cooked warriors ready for the freeze. Into the tunnel they charge, a cryogenic abyss where temperatures plummet to sub-zero in seconds. Quick freeze technology strikes like lightning, preserving texture, halting spoilage in its tracks. Why the rush? Peeled potatoes spoil fast, this flash freeze is their salvation, ensuring uniformity in every bag. The tunnel roars with frosty winds, crystals forming like armor. Emerging frozen solid, they're funneled into